do I just say hi guys?
Is that what you do?
Like even if I see my friends, that I will be like hi guys. So it's not like I'm doing it because it's a video. That's just how I talk. But okay, hi guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrew and welcome to Anime Ecstasy. Today we're going to be talking about anime culture. I've actually got a guest here. Her name's Florence. She's my little sister. She's a little bit of an anime nerd, just like me.
I am not a nerd.
She likes to think she's not.
I would say I am a seasoned fan. Yes.
Seasoned fan, yeah.
Yes.
Tell them how old you are.
I'm 19 years old.
And you've been watching anime for how long?
I'd say since I was 6.
Probably earlier. Because you started watching anime about the same time I did as well.
Yeah, you're 5 years older than me. So when I was 1 year old.
I
wasn't conscious of it.
Yeah, you weren't conscious of it,
Yeah.
but you used to sit around, I remember.
No, but shall I say my own experience?
Yeah, go on.
My personal, first, understanding that I'm watching anime. So there was this what's it called? Channel. It was called Pop Girl, and they had this show called Mew Mew Power on it.
you're obsessed with that.
No, but the thing is, right? Once again, I wasn't watching it knowing it was anime. I just thought it was a cartoon because that was just the show.
Like what I mentioned in the video. You just don't know what you're watching. You just know it's different.
Yeah, I just knew it was hitting. And I remember it had the thing is it had 26 episodes, and they would always repeat the same 26 episodes. They'd go through a whole. Shut up. They do
rinse and repeat.
They would do a whole let's say 2 months, and every week they're showing the same episodes. And I soon clocked on when I watched it one time that it was.
It's just funny.
So I clocked that it was done, right? And I was like, no, this can't be it, because I knew there was more. And it was obviously in dub because it was in Pop Girl and in English. It was in UK.
And the dub is dead.
No, because one of the guys, it was I don't know if you've ever seen it, but there's a guy in it, and he is the voice of Goku in Super Saiyan 2. That's his voice. He's got blonde hair. I know.
Oh yeah. Sean Shimmerlu.
Yeah.
I know, it's a shame that I don't know how to pronounce his second name. You know.
I don't know what his name is.
I'm a fan. I'm a proper fan, but I still don't know how to pronounce his name.
No, I don't know that. But then anyway, so I remember. Okay, now 2 sides to the story. Because one, Andrew did watch anime. I knew he did, and I used to cuss him. I used to be like, it's weird.
Yeah.
So one time I've gone.
She's a hater.
Shut up. So imagine me. I'm only I'm young. I'm actually 5'6". I'm young.
Yeah.
But I go into the computer.
She was mouthy.
I go into the computer, and I think I just typed in Mew Mew Power, and I saw that there was a bare episodes extra, but they're all in Japanese. I'm thinking, what is this? But I've noticed it's the same show, but it's also called Tokyo Mew Mew, it's in Japanese.
I remember.
And then and I just started watching
on the sly. I kind of watched it with you in it, but
it was
it was alright. It was kind of fire. It was kind of fire.
And then I saw it in Japanese, and then from then on, I think after watching Tokyo Mew Mew actually in Japanese and watching it up to episode 52, I
turn off your damn phone,
sorry,
man. Bet I'm professional.
So how do I do that? I'm just turn off. So then after that, I remember because Andrew would go and watch Dragon Ball. I remember one time on the sly, he wasn't home one time because we used to. Sorry guys, my Siri.
She's new to this, you see.
So then afterwards, I remember he used to go watch Dragon Ball and stuff. So on the sly one day, I said, what is it? What is it? And he watches. So then I think I just saw episode of Dragon Ball, episode 1, and I started watching it when he wasn't home. I'd pretend and then one time he came on, and he was like, "Who's been watching Dragon Ball?" And then after we used to watch it together, we actually watch it.
Yeah, we actually did.
Yeah, we'd sit on the computer.
It was Dragon Ball Z by that time.
Was it Dragon Ball Z or not?
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z, I remember.
But I know I watched Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of went off in your own little tangent of anime, innit? And just discovered, was it Sailor Moon?
Yeah.
I think that's really what fully got
get
you
into it. Sailor Moon was a top. Nah, what? I'm actually been obsessed with it recently.
It's funny. I've never actually seen Sailor Moon. You know.
I don't know if you'd like it. Maybe for you.
You know what? I've heard people say it's a decent anime. I would give it a chance, but
it gets deep. It might sound dumb.
Look at you, get all passionate. If you guys can see her right now, she's getting into it.
Wow, Sailor Moon. No, because I actually just recently got earrings, Sailor Moon earrings. I'm obviously grown up now.
Nah, she's a fan. Guys,
I like to still kind of have those parts of me. Like, I still like anime, but I'm not like an otaku. Like, I'm not gonna be doing cosplay and that. But I like.
Well, look at her. She even knows the terminology. Otaku and that, you know.
But I enjoy
proper weave.
I enjoy the small details. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're gonna follow my Instagram, shout me out, Florence_Massan.
Jeez, giving yourself a little shout out. Yeah.
No, because I have the Sailor Moon earrings in my latest post, and they're so cute. But it's like you can't tell unless you're an anime fan. Like, oh,
of course. You gotta be a fan, innit, to understand these sort of things.
Mean?
But yeah, as you can see, she's obviously a big fan of anime herself, and I think partially her getting into anime was influenced by me as well.
Right, mate.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. Do you really think you would have gotten into it without me? Like,
I mean, the thing is, it was two-sided. It was partly because of Mimi Power. That was a big part. And that wasn't because you were watching it. But then on top of that, I think just being curious and having that curiosity available. Like, would I have been curious if I didn't know you were watching Dragon Ball? Maybe not. Fair enough.
True. To be fair, I myself did not actually start getting into anime properly until I got into high school. So all I literally knew at the time was Dragon Ball Z. Of course, you had like Pokemon, Shaman King, and you know them typical shows you watched on like Toonami and Cartoon Network. But really, for me to understand anime, I think it was up until I got into Naruto when I was in the first year of high school, year 7. And then after that, I just started discovering everything. Death Note, Code Geass, One Piece. One Piece. One Piece.
That's our favorite.
Let's not even get into that. Yo, listen. One of my friends actually commented on the post I did on Instagram. He said, "How comes I don't see One Piece in the thumbnail?"
That deserves.
And I was like,
video.
I said, "Yo, listen." I said to him, this is what I said to him. I said, "Yo, listen, yeah. One Piece is so sick. It has no competition. It's in a league of its own. That anime is too sick. You know what I mean?"
That's once again, like, I think because we started watching anime at a point when it wasn't, let's say it wasn't cool, or it wasn't a thing to watch it. We're just watching it because we genuinely enjoyed it. So with One Piece, for example, I remember you watched it before me. I think I watched one episode.
I told you about One Piece. I think you weren't bothered because at the time it had like 500 episodes.
No, it had less. Because I caught up at where they went to. I would like to say Subida Kapalego. I caught up.
Yeah.
And that's episode like 400.
I can't remember, honestly.
So it must have, at that point, it probably had like 300 episodes, you know?
Yeah. Well, all I know, I've been watching One Piece since I was about 12.
Yeah, and that's half your life, 12 years ago.
Yeah. It's mad.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to say. So when we first watched One Piece, I'll say it because around the same time, I was just watching it purely based off of interest. Like, oh, what is this show? And it just develops. It just grew then over years, like
they don't know. They don't really. If people have never seen One Piece, I always say, yo, listen, it's a long show.
It's a long show, yeah.
Think of it like this, right? If a show can grip you for over 500 episodes and you're still interested in it as you were in the first couple of episodes, come on, man.
True.
There must be something there. For me, honestly, One Piece is top tier anime.
True. I think as well, because watching it for so many years, I can't stop now. Like, I'm in it for the long game. I'm there until it's done. Some people, like, especially because I feel like I'm on the younger side. Not younger, but because I'm 19.
But you're old now, man.
Yeah. But I mean, like, let's say I told someone, oh, I've been watching One Piece for 12 years.
Yeah.
But then it's like, so since I was 7 years old, like, you guys don't get it. Like, this is a commitment. This is my weekly ritual. Every Sunday, I'm there. I'm there.
And now we're seeing Goldie Roger. Why? Yeah. Come on, fam.
That's a whole
They getting it.
For real. You know what I mean?
Now we're seeing the madness. Like, but people won't understand that because one, like, we've grown up on it.
Yeah.
Whereas for people probably who are starting out, they won't even understand what that's all about, man. We've been seeing this guy in the intros, fam, through flashback. We're seeing my man do his thing. Come on.
That makes me go to another topic, right?
God.
So with that in mind, when we think about how anime has come a long way, I can't tell if I'm jealous or if I feel a bit of like sorrow. No. It's two sides.
What do you mean?
Because on one hand, if you've been watching anime for, let's say, the past 5 years, and that's when you started, you are starting on the best. Like, let's be honest, you're starting on quality. Like, for shows, like, I always have this argument with when it takes to One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, because they were in an era when there wasn't much to compare with, they had chances to develop and grow and become better. Like, they may not necessarily be amazing from episode 1, but because there wasn't anything else to watch, you just watching it, so you get to see that growth. And it can take 50, 40, 20 episodes for them to see one punch, right? But nowadays, you watch Boku no Hero, you watch Attack on Titan, 3 episodes in,
True.
The development
went was mad.
Yeah.
With like the older animes, I agree with that. Like,
yeah.
I think people don't appreciate this anymore because it goes into the culture of like everything today. Everything's about instant gratification. No one wants to spend the time to actually watch good character development. This is also what I touched upon in my last in the video I just made about why I like anime. When you kind of really begin to think about a lot of anime that I've seen, the character development, bruh.
Yeah.
Prime example, Vegeta. This is a video. Listen,
this guy loves Vegeta.
I want to make a different video altogether,
Yeah.
a separate video, just going into the character Vegeta. That guy is too good for Dragon Ball Z because his character plotline, is crazy, bro. Like when I say from watching Dragon Ball, the original Dragon Ball, that's an exceptional story in itself. When you watch Dragon Ball Z was literally just about finding the next strongest guy. Yeah. Goku is not really that complex of a main character, but when you look at Vegeta, bruh, this dude got a story.
But then this is what, okay, sorry to cut you off, but I feel like if you don't know, like, I feel like if you can't compare different animes and if you don't watch, we're gonna have to take a little moment to pause.
Yeah. Let's take a little pause there, right there. Sorry about that one, guys. We've had a bit of a technical difficulty. My dad rang me. My dad rang me, so we had to stop.
Yeah, stop.
But wait, I think we're talking about the character of Vegeta.
Yeah. I was kind of basically saying with Vegeta, I think when you watch Dragon Ball Z specifically, right? It's like it's the epitome of shonen, right?
It right is.
Yeah.
I think it set the tone of what shonen anime is today. You got all the rivalries and the sort of like what do you call it? Zenkai boost, I think they call it in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, when they kind of like that transformation.
Yeah, they will just get stronger and stronger and stronger, and then you get a stronger opponent. It's like so,
and it's like, because it was one of the first of its kind to do it, it's not as annoying. Like sometimes I feel like,
nah, do you know what it is? I think, you know what? Because I've seen Dragon Ball Super. I don't know if you've watched Dragon Ball Super. Bruh,
I've seen bits of it.
Bruh, Dragon Ball Super is
Is it good?
like, listen, I'm a fan and I watch it for the nostalgia. I can't really argue because one, for a long time after Dragon Ball Z, I wanted something like a continuation of the story. And let's not talk about GT because GT is
like canon.
Bro, listen, we leave GT there. You know what I mean? Just let it do its thing. But when you talk about Dragon Ball Super, it is canon technically, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, they could have done a better job. It started getting better. They had a decent story arc with the Goku Black arc, and you had the Hit was sick, but they could have done more with him. And then they done the Tournament of Power. Once again,
tournaments sometimes.
Listen. I'm gonna make videos about all of this stuff.
Oh,
anyway.
we can do a whole tournament video. Who done it the best?
Ooh, have you seen it?
No, but you can, like, there's tournaments in Hunter x Hunter tournaments.
All right,
like,
yeah. The whole Tenkaichi. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Sorry, that's a whole brainstorm.
Let's do that for a separate video. But for this video, of course, we're kind of talking about the growth of anime and like sort of like the culture of it all.
Yeah.
You can probably tell from our conversation right now, we watch a lot of shonen anime, but we do watch other types of anime as well.
Girl.
Of course.
That's what
There are anime that I've seen that people would never guess that I've seen, you know. It's crazy.
That's because once again they're old, like them 12, 24 episodes.
Not even old one. Like I've seen like the likes of like Clannad, Elfen Lied. Is it Lead?
Elfen Lied.
Yeah, have you seen that one?
I used to think it was 18 ecchi. I used to see ecchi. I was like, I can't watch that.
Nah, I don't watch ecchi. I think it's weird.
I thought Elfen Lied is ecchi.
I think that's like the typical idea what they think an anime nerd.
You can make that a video on your own. That's disgusting.
Nah. I don't. To be fair, the only ecchi anime, and I think I spoke to you about this, I've really genuinely enjoyed, has to be High School. Prison School.
That's
now, if you've not seen Prison School, I'm sorry. Do not dismiss it for the lewd sort of like imagery it goes for, because it is hilarious. That anime is. Oh my days, it's up there. But also, I've seen High School DxD. I think that's a decent one. At the time, I didn't really perceive it in that light, but yeah, it's classified as ecchi. But other than that, like I've seen a lot of anime, and when I kind of think about the way the development of anime over the last couple of years, I think anime nowadays really, I think they got like a 3-episode limit. Actually, that's even actually being generous. That's being generous. I think anime most of the time, like you got one episode, whether you
literally,
because they come out. You gotta remember they come out on a season by season basis. So you get summer anime, you got winter anime, fall, and all these. So as a result of that, you kind of have to filter out all the trash.
But I think, as well, I think that's this isn't part of the anime, but it helps. It's the social aspect, right? Because nowadays you're not just basing off anime off of your own thoughts. What happens nowadays is even in Crunchyroll, there's a comment section. You know, every episode comes out, you scroll down, there's a comment section. So I'm gonna take an example. God of High School, right? That got so much.
Listen. Do you know what I remember? I seen the first episode of God of High School. I was like, yo, this anime is gonna be it, bruh.
They can't keep up.
That anime was trash.
They can't keep up.
It was trash.
You can't keep up.
Listen.
Because at the end of the day, with the whole 1 episode limit, it has 2 problems, and it has its pros and it has its cons. The pros is you're gonna get good from the start, right? But the con is, can you keep up with the good?
Yo,
is there longevity?
I got a controversial one for you.
Go on.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'm so sorry. That one.
She thinks it's heat.
That one is heat.
He thinks it's heat.
I don't know about you, but everyone.
I think it's got the same problem. Where it.
Do you think?
Bro, it started off well.
But I think. Okay, the thing is with Jujutsu Kaisen, and this is the thing. If you're gonna be good from the start, then you need to have a storyline that's popping. And with Jujutsu Kaisen, as much as sometimes it kind of diverts from the main storyline, I'm not gonna put out any spoilers, but.
Bruh,
it's got its thing.
I ain't gonna lie. Apart from Sakuna, I don't care about any of
but
the
that's
other
what I'm saying.
It's
that's what I'm saying.
thing.
But I think that if you've watched it, sorry, I feel like you haven't watched this. It's kind of redundant. But if you've seen it, right? If you think the Sakuna storyline is as sick as I think it is, I'm willing to persevere. I'm willing to watch the.
I know it's dope. Stuff. It is dope. But like, bro, listen. Okay, fair enough. All right, hold on. Actually, do you know what it's reminiscent of? For me, it reminds me of Bleach. Bleach, right? It starts off. You never gone to Bleach.
I've told you about this. I've gone to the Soul Reaper community and Rukia. And
you got that far into it and you didn't stick it out.
I don't know what happened. I just kind of.
Is it the fillers? Because it's got a lot of fillers. Because here's the thing with Bleach. Let me get back to my point. Because when I compare, the reason why I'm comparing Jujutsu Kaisen to Bleach is because when I watched Bleach, I remember, right, the first 3 episodes are relevant to the main story arc, right? But however, from about episode 4, I think to about episode 10, I could be wrong on this, but pretty much it's all filler. Like, how do you have filler in the first 10 episodes, bro? There's like 300 episodes.
Make that coin.
Like, if you want people to stay interested in the story, I mean, keep it relevant.
Yeah.
And I feel as if like Jujutsu Kaisen has sort of pulled off a Bleach for me, where it starts off great, like really great, and I was like, this is it. And then after a while, I'm just kind of like,
divert.
It doesn't feel like filler, but at the same time, it doesn't feel like it's sticking to the main storyline. As I say, the hook for me was Sakuna.
I think what they were trying to do was they brought in that initial, which is, let's be honest, the actual story of Jujutsu Kaisen. But if you've watched it, and I've nearly finished it. I think I have 1 episode left that came out this Friday.
I haven't seen the last episode, but I'll catch up.
Yeah, so when it comes to that, if you've watched it, it kind of hooks you with another storyline. But it's like, the storyline that they've hooked you with is actually important to the entire story, but it's not what I signed up for. Yeah. Like, I didn't know this is what I was going to be watching. So if you're not, once again, willing to stick it out for the good bits, then it's like you're going to...
No, I'm still watching it. Like, bro, once I'm in, I'm in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think
it takes a lot to really pull me away from an anime.
God of High School, I did that.
No. Listen, I finished... You know what's crazy? God of High School is trash, but I finished it. It literally felt like they squashed in like 10 different arcs in 12 episodes. And it's not that. They could have actually done... you know what? They should have done it for at least 50 episodes.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't get
why
they rushed it.
But then that's the question is, do you think this society can...
Yeah, it has a lot of influence. Like, I ain't gonna lie, nowadays... It's mad because back in the day, like when the new anime season was coming, so like I'll be looking at winter anime or summer anime, and I'll be thinking to myself, all right, I know that's gonna be fire, and that was a decision I made by myself. Whereas now, I go on social media, I see something in the comment section, everyone's like, yo, this anime is gonna be fire. So my expectations naturally going into the anime is like, raw, this is gonna be sick. Exactly. You know, especially another thing, I don't read manga, so most of the people who actually say this stuff based off what they've read on the manga. And another disappointment, Promised Neverland season 2.
Yeah, but I have my words about that. I haven't seen it, but the reason I haven't seen it is because I've made the active decision not to.
Okay, don't ruin it for yourself. Yeah,
I'm gonna read the manga.
Go read the manga. Yeah. From what I've heard, like as I say, I don't read the manga, but from what I've heard, they've deviated from the source material within the manga, and as a result of that, it has literally, excuse my language, but it's gone to shit. Like, it's really not that good.
Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, so I'll be real with you. Like, I think that's what kind of influences people when they're sort of like going into the new anime season. But these are things that were not present back in the day. So when you had a golden anime, it was sick. It just like there was no influence around. As I say, for us growing up watching anime all our lives, most of like what we found out about anime or like the anime community is that it's come off of what we've seen on social media. So back in the day, I never really had too many people to talk about anime to. There was a couple friends. Yeah, back as I said, I
You're
had a
even
few
lucky. You tell your story, I'll tell you mine.
Yeah, you go.
Nah, because obviously I was like a 7-year-old, from 7 years old up until that, but in, let's say, primary school up until the age of 11, only the boys watched anime, but they only watched like Dragon Ball Z. Like, that's it.
They weren't even that hardcore anime fans. Like, so, we were already in it deep.
Exactly. So even if I tried to talk about it with them, they actually just dismissed me. Like, they actually was like, oh, just a girl. Yeah. And then when it got to secondary school, I went to an all-girls school, but I remember I found one other girl in my class and she watched the One Piece. Oh my god. Well, we not every week we just come. Oh my god.
She's like, oh my god.
Yeah, that was I'm so fortunate though, because with my brother, obviously having that in itself is great, because I could find other people that might watch anime, but do they watch it to the same degree? You know, do they have the same caliber, that taste, hunger? You know what I mean? So I'm happy that I had a brother, because he was watching the same stuff with his
that's
passion.
the thing. Me and you have always been able to talk about it, like, because we were watching the same stuff, and for the most part.
But then that's the thing. Sorry to cut you off again. With my girly stuff though, like I haven't to this day. I've never found
with my girly stuff yet.
I have never found anyone in general that's watched the same girly stuff, because with anime, no one understands. Anime isn't just, it's a medium, isn't it? Right? It's a way of storytelling. Yeah. So the same way that there are books about literally everything, there is animes about everything.
This is what I kind of tried to put across in the video. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to put across. It's like people have an assumption about, obviously, people who watch anime. But also, I think one of the things is that it's mostly for guys. But it's really not. It's
actually probably more for girls nowadays. Like the way that, I think it's equal.
It's equal because when you look at like anime culture, you know, you get what do you call them?
Fan services.
Yeah, the fan service. Yeah. I mean, it's drawn to be colourful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The big eyes and things like. Even as I say, it's, shows like Clannad. Why is Clannad the only show that ever comes up in my mind when I think of it?
How about Air? You said Air was depressing, but I loved Air.
I've never actually seen Air. I remember you telling me that it was
but it's depressing. I got my friends to watch it.
Listen, I'm gonna say this. I don't want to. I'm a grown man. I don't want to cry.
I love crying. That's my
favorite. I know you're a girl though.
That's my favorite thing about One Piece. Can I just say, like, the backstories on One Piece? Okay, top. Like, I want anyone in the comment section. What is your favorite backstory?
Look at her.
Mine. Period.
Yeah.
Chopper's backstory. Wow. Wow, are you telling me I'm crying about a blue-nosed reindeer? Get out.
Nah.
That is so sad.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Listen. I ain't never really bust tears, but I have, you know. Like, I ain't never really bust tears, but you know, I have. And I ain't gonna lie, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. Listen, if you've never, as I say, people who've not really watched One Piece will not understand. But I ain't gonna lie, yeah. There are some storylines that literally will pull your heartstrings.
Nami,
like, bruh. Nah. Chopper's one is top. Like,
Chopper's
for
is the
me,
best.
It's gotta be between Chopper and Robin's storyline. I ain't gonna lie, they pull the heartstrings, bruh.
Nami.
I'm like, yo, is someone cutting an onion in here, like, bro?
Yeah, Chopper's one is rude.
Yeah,
Chopper's one is rude. Chopper's one is so rude. Can we have another discussion? Not now.
No,
about main characters.
Yeah.
Because I want to also, just to kind of deviate from that, one thing I feel like a lot of new age animals lack, and this is probably one of the reasons why they don't necessarily have the longevity, is because they don't have central themes as prominent as old animes, right? Like, if you tell me an old anime, I can give you a theme. One Piece, freedom. Dragon Ball Z, passion.
Nah, you know what? The thing about it, like, I think with One Piece, it's too big an anime. It's a monster, man.
You can't sit there and tell me freedom.
Give me an anime outside of the behemoths, like we're talking about the massive ones.
My guy said behemoths.
No, they really are. Like, bruh, a lot of anime don't really have 500 episodes.
You know where you use that word.
Prime example, for me, Full Metal Alchemist is a perfect example.
Into that, you know.
Bruh,
I've seen analysis.
Yo, she's a fake fan. I'm telling you, if you've not seen, you go on my anime list, right? And
it's gonna be one of the top.
Like, most popular, it is literally most popular, most viewed. Like, it is in the bruh, it's anime gold. If you've not seen anime, like,
I'll watch it.
Come on,
I'll watch it, man.
That's your homework from the.
I have actual uni work to do.
Sorry.
We're in a panoramic, and I've been suffering.
What's a panoramic? Explain to them.
You're so old.
Oh yeah.
There's no way. If you guys don't know what a panoramic is, and you're living in this new 2021, that's terrible. It's just like people say pandemic, but in different words.
It's the new age lingo. I can't keep. You just called me old.
Yeah, he is old. But
and that's enough of that.
You're a millennial.
Bro, shut up, man. Listen. I listen. Enough of the brother sister banter. Like, she gets like that with me sometimes. She's mouthful.
He's such an actor.
What? Oh. Wow, man. Back to the video. The point is, like, when I really think about a lot of the old anime in comparison to the things that we're seeing now with a lot of the anime in recent years, the depth is lacking. I feel as if everything is about fancy animations and flashy stuff.
You know, Studio really Mappa is really killing the game though.
Like don't get me wrong. I am one for god tier animation. I live for it. Like I not gonna lie, when you see a sick animation sequence, it's just amazing. However, that's not what it's all about.
Let's just put it this way to say it. If you've seen Naruto, Naruto versus Pain's fight. It has everything. Well, let's just imagine that. That was so bad, but because Naruto is so sick, he can get away with it.
I ain't gonna lie, there was something I liked about it. You know, I kind of liked it.
It's dead. But let's just be honest. Nowadays, new age animes, you could never. If they tried to deliver Pain and Naruto's fight scene now, people would be like, no. That's not allowed.
It's funny, you know. You just need to search up on Google Naruto versus Pain to see all the little animations people got.
Because it's giving me Stickman in 2005.
It's actually so funny.
Yeah.
But as I say, I think that it has improved. Now I think every single anime company is it anime creators,
but Studio Mappa is the one killing it.
Yeah, but
Attack on Titan and
essentially everyone is trying to make god tier animation, but they're lacking in the story department. As I say, that
it's really about visuals, not content.
Yeah. The content is lacking, and this is what we're kind of referring to about the development of anime in the last couple of years. Because a lot of the anime that we talk about, listen, if you've seen this anime, we're always talking about something that we saw when we were growing up in our younger days. Rarely nowadays do I talk about anime right now. I mean, aside from like maybe Boku no Hero, Attack on Titan, and things like that. But
that had a sick story once again.
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen this one.
Megalobox. Is that about like robots and stuff?
No, it's like boxing. I don't know, but
I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, no, it's actually dope. Have you seen Hajime no Ippo? Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, you used to talk about
that. No, that one.
Have you seen Kuroko no Basket?
Yeah, I've seen a bit of that.
Have you seen the whole thing?
No, every bit.
People.
But yeah, so pretty much when you look at the development of anime, as I say, it's a shame. But it's not to say that it won't get better. It will get better, but it's like I feel with the amount of anime that come out every season, you can only pick out every year and say about maybe a handful were really good.
I think that's going back to what I said earlier.
It's all about quality. Sorry, it's all about quantity over quality now, isn't it? With the release of anime.
Exactly, and to just tie it back in, as I said earlier, that's why it's a mix between sorrow and jealousy. Because I'm jealous that they got to see this beautiful content, but at the same time, I'm sad because it's almost like you're spoiled. Like you're spoiled for choice without really knowing where it came from, without knowing how good it could be. It's like you think you're watching the best stuff because it looks the best, when actually, if you just stuck around,
so flashy, man.
Yeah, it's very flashy. I sound like an old woman, but no, it's still good. Like, I'm not even hating because at the end of the day,
I still watch it.
I'm there, but I do feel like there's a lack of.
The good thing is, I think because anime, they can literally make anime off of anything, like cooking. So what's that one? Food Wars.
Food Wars. That's so silly.
They can make anime off of gambling. They can make anime off of anything. You know what I mean? So with the new visuals, like we get, like it brings life to things that would look completely normal in the context of like maybe a live action television show.
Yeah.
But with anime, they really bring it to life. However, we need amazing storytelling. That's what we need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. You know what? This video is dragging on, and I think for the most part, me and I have just been laughing and just talking crap. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there. This is officially like the first podcast / discussion,
if you will.
Yep. I've been your host, Andrew.
And I've been your co-host, Florence.
Co-host, you're just a guest.
I'm here now.
Well,
right. You know what?
Let me know. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section below. Anyway, if you like the video, drop us a like. Subscribe to the channel. There will be more of this type of content. And also, you wanna drop your social?
In the description.
Gone.
No, I will not be doing that. In the description bar, you will find my socials.
Right. Yeah, I'll bang our social media page.
That's true. I tweet a lot about people. I tweet a lot about anime. So
keep it about anime, please. We don't need to know about your personal.
Yeah, I tweet about anime.
Right. Cool.
We'll do it.
Cool.
Suspicious.
Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed the video. Until next time, peace.
Bye.